student, welcome to Rio classes. We'll start MCQs on accountancy for BCom first sem, BCom third sem, BCom fifth sem. Because simple ಆಗಿದೆ, ಆಗಸ್ಟ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ, MCQ ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ MCQ ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ವಿಡಿಯೋನ ಲೈಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ, ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಸಬ್ಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೇಳಿ. This is the day 1 of accountancy for BCom first sem on Royalty account. My dear student, before starting the video, I just want you to please like, share and subscribe. Let's start. So my dear student, here we have question number 1. We have to choose the correct answer. Royalty account is real account, nominal account, personal account. My dear student, it is not a real account because it's not an asset account. Nominal account, yes, we can say it's nominal account because all expenses and losses. Personal account, no, we cannot. So according to that, according to the right answer is royalty account is nominal account. Royalty account is nominal account. Okay, so question number 2. Question number 2 is short working. Short working is what? Short working is excess of minimum rent over the actual royalty, excess of actual royalty over the minimum rent, excess of actual output over the standard output, excess of standard output over the actual output. Tell me, which is the right option? My dear student, short working is always excess of minimum rent over the actual royalty. Remember, ಯಾವತ್ತು minimum rent ಗಿಂತ ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ಇದ್ರೆ that is called we are going to treat in the short working. Alright, next question ಬರ್ತೀಗ question number 3, surplus. You know surplus, right? Surplus ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ? Yes, my dear student, surplus means excess of royalty and minimum rent. So excess of minimum rent over the actual royalty, excess of royalty over minimum rent, excess of actual output over standard output, and last is excess of standard output over the actual output. Then surplus nenepalli, surplus royalty ginta excess of actual royalty over the minimum rent. Minimum rent ginta ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ ನಾವು royalty ಕೊಟ್ರೆ surplus ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Right? So remember this. All right. Question number 4. When royalties are less than minimum rent, ಯಾವಾಗ ರಾಯಲ್ಟಿ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ರೆಂಟ್ ಗಿಂತ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Royalty account is debited with actual amount of royalties earned. Royalty account is debited with minimum rent. Royalty account is debited with amount paid to landlord. And lastly, royalty account is debited with excess of minimum rent. So ನೋಡಿ, whenever royalty ಕಡಿಮೆ ಇದೆ minimum rent ಗಿಂತ, my dear student, ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? Royalty account debit ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ with actual amount of the royalty earned. So right option is A. Okay. So next question we have, which of the following is false? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. So ನೋಡಿ, recoupment, recoupable short working is current asset. Lapsed short working is real account. Short working is part of the minimum rent not represented by use of right. Short working is amount by which minimum rent exceed the actual royalty. Yeah, D is the correct. It's not false. Short working is a part of minimum rent represented by using the right. Yes, you can say that. So according to that, according to the all the statement, we can say that lapsed short working is real account. It is false, my dear. Lapsed short working ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು? short working lapse ಇದು profit loss account transfer ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. So B is the false according to that. So next question we have, which of the following statement is false? ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದು ತಪ್ಪಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಬಹುದು. If lessee leases a part of the lease property to another person, it is called sublease. In case of partial sublease, a lessor will be paid on the basis of output of the primary lease, royalty receivable. Remember, royalty receivable account is opened in the books of lessor. Okay. Minimum rent is payable by lessee even if the royalty amount is less than the minimum rent. No. So, my dear student, false statement is royalty receivable account is opened in the books of lessor. No, we cannot. We cannot open royalty receivable account in the books of lessor. Because you know that, right? Who are the parties to the royalty? Royalty account, lessor, lessee. So, next question we have in the books of lessee, short working recovered amount is debited. Remember, in the books of lessee, short working account is short working recovered amount. Recovered amount, the one which you have recovered amount is debited to which account? Profit and loss account, minimum rent account, short working recoverable account, royalty account. Guys, you know that, right? So remember, whenever we prepare the short working, something we are going to transfer to where, my dear student? Profit and loss account. Remember, to profit and loss account, we are debiting whenever the short working is recovered. Alright, next question. If the royalty is less than minimum rent, the balance of royalty at the end of the year has to be transferred. Remember here, what they're asking, if royalty is less than minimum rent, the balance of the rent royalty account at the end of the year has to transfer to which account, my dear student? Which account? Capital reserve account? Reserves capital? No. Profit and loss account? Minimum rent. Here idರಲ್ಲಿ I'm sure profit and loss account, my dear student. ನೋಡಿ ಯಾವಾಗ royalty is less than minimum rent ಇದ್ದಾಗ the balance of royalty at the end of the year has to transfer to profit and loss account. So question number 9. In case of recoupment of short working, remember, in case of recoupment of short working, the lessee debit short working account, okay, credit profit and loss account, credit short working account, and credit landlord account. Remember, in case of recoupment of short working account, the lessee has to credit short working account, my dear student. Remember, he has to credit short working account. Okay, next question. Next question we have is the short working amount is not recouped. Means irrecoverable short working. Due to expiry of the term, recoupment, it should be paid, debited to minimum rent account, landlord account, royalty account, profit and loss account. Remember, if short working means the amount which is irrecoverable should be debited to profit and loss account because always it is a loss. Okay. Next question we have question number 11, my dear student. When royalty is paid, it is debited in the books of lessee. It is debited in the books of lessee to royalty account, profit and loss account, landlord account, none of the above. Remember, whenever the royalty is paid, it is debited in the books of landlord account. Remember, right? Landlord, or you can say author account, or you can say that publisher, everyone. So remember, landlord account. Okay. Next question, my dear student, we have question number 12. Royalties are connected with following types of the business. Royalties are connected with following types of the business: manufacturing industry, minimum rent, manufacturing industry, mining industry, construction industry, none of the above. You know that, right? Royalties are connected with the mining industry. Remember, my dear student, royalties are always connected with the mining industry. Chalo. Even we can see publication, but according to the option, it is mining industry. Next, question number 13. Royalty is an agreement between the following persons. You know, it's very easy. Seller and buyer? No. Banker and customer? Trustee and beneficiary? No. My dear student, royalty is agreement between landlord and tenant, or you can say lessor and lessee. Remember, my dear student. Okay. So question number 14 is dead rent is also called. What is dead rent? Dead rent is also called, my dear student, dead rent is the rent which is minimum rent. If you are not able to recover that amount, it's dead, right? So dead rent again minimum rent ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. Okay. Next question we have question number 15. The objective of fixing the dead rent is landlord should get more than the certain amount as per the per year. Lessee should not pay more than amount to the dead rent. Okay. Landlord must receive minimum amount in case of low production or sale, and none of the above. So guys, the objective of fixing the minimum rent. Dead rent means what? Minimum rent. So very simple it is. Landlord should receive some minimum rent in case of low output or if there is no production up to the expectation. Alright. So next question, my dear student, question number 16. The lessee's right to recoup short working is related to fixed period, subsequent 2 years, terms and agreement, none of the above. Remember, the lessee right to recoup short working is related to terms and agreement. Alright. Next terms, my dear student, in case of sublease, royalty earned by lessor is credited. Look at that. In case, whenever you have sublease, the property you have subleased, royalty earned by the lessor credited to sublease account, profit and loss account, royalty receivable account, none of the above. My dear student, remember here they are talking about sublease. So royalty receivable account in case of lessor. They are talking about sublease means royalty receivable account. Alright, next 18th question, ground rent or surface rent means, yeah, it's very interesting, minimum royalty payable, maximum royalty payable, fixed rent payable in addition to the minimum rent, or you can say a rent recovered at the end of lease rent. So the right answer is a fixed rent payable in addition to the minimum rent, ground rent, because they are using the ground if they are using the extra ground. Alright. Next, 19th question we have, short working can be recouped out of, very simple, minimum rent, excess of actual royalty over the minimum rent, that is surplus, excess of minimum rent over actual royalty, alright, and profit and loss account. Remember, short working can be recouped out of the excess of actual royalty over the minimum rent, that is surplus. Always we are going to recoup short working out of surplus. So guys, these are some of the important questions we have discussed on the royalty, but tomorrow we'll come with again some of the questions on the calculation part. Alright, we do the calculation, but hope you like the video. Okay, from tomorrow again we'll come back some more questions, come back with some more questions, but please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Happy learning. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.